Salamat sa unang linggo ng Novenber, no? Salamat sa pagkakataon na yung inspirasyon ng mga santo nung the other day, November 1, we thank God for this. All the saints who have shown us how to love. Sila ang naging inspirasyon natin, sila naging modelo natin, no? Lalo na mga paborito natin santo, para isabuhay yung narinig natin sa ebanghelyo natin, no? The most important commandment, the first two commandments, to love God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, with all your strength, no? And the second is to love your neighbor as you love yourself. At pinakita ng Panginoon ito sa pamamagitan ng mga santo. Konkretong-konkreto kung paano natin to gagawin. Napakahalaga ng turo na ito at paalala sa atin. Bakit? No? Dapat mahalaga. Marami tayong, araw-araw, marami tayong priorities. No? Ano ba unahin ko ngayon? Ano magagawin ko? Ito ba gagawin ko o ito ang gagawin natin? Always, it will all depend on what our priorities are. Kung inuuna ko aking sarili, ang number one priority ko yung aking pamilya, ang aking trabaho, ang aking kayamanan, kung ang priority ko ito, everything will follow after that. No, alam naman natin yan. No? Kaya napakahalaga ay palala sa atin ang number one priority, ang pagmamahal sa ating Panginoon Diyos. With all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, with all your strength, is the most important. It will decide everything. What I will do, pagising na pagising, ang gagawin ko buong araw, bago matulog, lahat ng desisyon natin, gagawin natin base sa anong number one natin sa ating buhay. We have to clarify this because if not, we will be defocused. Mawawala tayo ng landas. Maraming maglilito sa atin. At hindi lang yan. No? Hindi lang yan. It is very, very important to have that priority as number one. It is eternal. It is forever. Kasi kung ilagay natin ating priority sa bagay-bagay na temporary lang, pag mawala yan, no? Kunyari, ilagay natin ang pagmamahal ko sa aking asawa, sa aking boyfriend o girlfriend, sa aking anak. At yun ang pinaka-number one, nakaikot ang buong mundo ko dun sa number one na yan. Pag mawala yan, kunyari, mawala yung kayamanan, masunog, mawala, bumagsak ang negosyo, o yan ang number one, at mawala yan, mawawalan ng dahilan yung sa yung aking buhay at ako'y magbibigti. Kasi biglang nawala yung number one. Temporary lang ito ang number one ng ating Panginoon Diyos who will be there forever. And it is for our own good to have Him as number one because everything is passing. Lahat lilipas. Lahat mawawala. Huwag na tayo sumandal sumandal tayo sa pader. Ang pader natin si Jesus, who is forever. Everything else is temporary. We know this. It seems to be very easy to remind us, pero hindi madali isabuhay. Kaya nga, sinasabuhay ito ng mga santo, nasabihin natin, parang sira ulo nito. He's a fool for Christ. Bakit na ginagawa ito mga bagay-bagay na ito? It does not make sense. But this is what the gospel values teach us. This is what God is teaching us. Not the value system of the world and what the world has to offer, but rather the values of heaven. Spiritual values, eternal values that will last forever. And again, the saints have taught us how to do it. They have shown us. Thanks be to God for these people who have inspired us, who have shown us, who continue to intercede for us to help us appreciate this kind of loving. Today, the 3rd of November, we celebrate this Sunday. We also honor one of them, no? Kaya meron tayong larawan ni San Martin de Porres, no? The first Black American. He's from Lima, Peru. And because of that, he was the first Black canonized saints of the Americas. We thank God for the example and all those who continue to inspire us, to show us how to love. And loving is not easy. It is always very difficult because love is loving the neighbor whom we cannot see. Ang hirap sabihin, I love you, hindi ko nakikita. Kaya nakikita natin ang pagmamahal natin at pinapakita natin ito pagmamahal natin sa Diyos sa pamagitan ng kapwa. It is true loving one another. Christ is in the other. Because it is very difficult to love a God we cannot see. So He is in the other. That is why, again, every time you look at the cross, the vertical and the horizontal dimension of the cross, it is one and the same. Love for God is the very horizontal, the vertical, and love for neighbor is one and the same. It is love. In a world which has become cold, wala nang pagmamahal, puros pagmamahal sa sarili, puros material, we are reminded, especially in the latest encyclical of our Holy Father, the Lexit Nos, He loved us. He has shown us. Kaya nga sabihin, bakit ang sabihin? Commandment. How can it be a commandment? No? Can I command you to love? No? Pero ipinakita niya sa atin kung paano magmahal. Love as I have loved you. As I have shown you. Meron siyang pinakita sa atin. Sundan natin itong pagmamahal na to. It will truly give us, it is the only thing that will satisfy us. Otherwise, we will be fleeting. No? Parang lumalaho itong pagmamahal na to. We ask good Lord to teach us how to love, to show us how to love as we show this to one another. Thank God for this celebration. Thank God for the devotion to the Sacred Heart of Jesus to show us to love completely, to show us how it is to love, which is worth all the offerings, lahat ng misa, lahat ng sakripisyo, lahat ng rosaryo, lahat ng panalangin natin, lahat ng alay natin. Kung walang pagmamahal, useless. It is that inspires us. Everything is done out of love. Isang limos na may pagmamahal is worth all the offerings, all because of love. May this love transform us. May that passion lead us as the saints have shown us. Salamat sa Diyos.